So, Chef Poached, tell us more about the skatefish.
Alright, skatefish is a great Atlantic fish. This comes from local waters right off of New Jersey and Long Island right now. In the summertime is prime season. It's a great time of the year. We take the skate link on a bandsaw, essentially a meat saw, and we cut around this area here. There's just a lot of cartilage, and there's a little bit of cartilage right in here. It's not even like bone. And we just go around, and then we're left with the center cut of the skate link right here. If you don't have a bandsaw, you could take a heavy pair of kitchen shears, and you could just cut along the edge. And then with a chef's knife, this isn't really bone, it's cartilage, it's soft. You could actually just go right through that, and you could cut it. And you don't have to, but what this does, it just makes it a little bit easier to deal with after we cook it. What we do to cook this is we season it with a little bit of salt, we oil a rack, and then we put it in the steamer. And we steam this, starting off, this is about 1.5 pounds. We'll steam that for about 12 minutes. Okay, this is how we do it in the restaurant. Now what we do, one way to tell is generally you can see the meat pulling away from the bone. And that's generally a sign how to tell. And then you can take a spatula and right between the cartilage and the meat, if you pry up and you see, it'll just separate and it'll come right off the bone. So what we'll do is we take the skin, and literally the skin just pulls right off. Just pull the meat right off the bone in pieces, just like this. Okay?
Now we're going to make the salad and roast with the skate, right?
Right.
So what's in the salad?
The salad is zucchini. This is regular zucchini. This is a yellow squash called gold bar squash. It's like a yellow zucchini, more than like a yellow squash. It's got a real nice dense texture. We've got some toasted pine nuts, some sliced green chilies, some basil, which we're going to cut up, some chives, some minced shallots, a little bit of pickled red onion, and then a little bit of baby greens, and a little bit of sherry vinaigrette, sherry vinegar, and extra virgin olive oil.
Perfect.
What we're going to do is we're going to go with the fish first. This is the fish that we had pulled off the bone. We're going to put that in a bowl and season it with a little bit of salt and fresh ground pepper. And this vinaigrette that we have is a fennel and chili vinaigrette. What we have is some sliced garlic, fennel seeds, chili flakes. Those get cooked in a little bit of olive oil. Then we add Chardonnay vinegar. It's a special vinegar made from Chardonnay grapes. It's got a nice balance of sweetness and acidity. And then we add a little bit more extra virgin olive oil. So we're going to toss the fish in that vinaigrette, and we're going to let it marinate for a couple of minutes so it starts to take on all that flavor. Okay, we're going to let that sit for a minute, and then we're going to move on to the salad. So we're going to start off, this is what's called a mandolin, and it's basically a razor blade on a frame, and it's a nice way to get even slices. So we're going to start with cutting the ends off the squash. And then we're going to pass this over the mandolin. Just be careful with your fingers. And what we'll do is we'll put down the edges in case there's any seeds. So we take that squash and we just separate the pieces here. Again, just a touch of salt. Touch of pepper. And just a little bit of that sherry vinaigrette. Sherry vinegar, extra virgin olive oil. And generally, if you can mix this up, about 5 minutes before you're actually going to serve it, the salt and the vinegar is going to start to break down the texture of the squash, so it's going to make it a little bit more pliable. You'll see later when we plate it, we're going to plate this in a bowl, in a little ring mold, and we're going to put the salad right on top of the fish.
Okay.
So marinating this for a couple of minutes before soften the texture and allow you to form the salad real nice on top. Take our chives, we just minced our chives.
So how many chives is that? Or is it like a tablespoon?
Yeah, it's about a tablespoon. It's about a tablespoon of chives. Shallots, it's about a teaspoon of minced shallots. If you don't have shallots, a red onion would be fine, or sweet onion. It's just a little pinch. It's just really up to your taste on the chili pepper. We use what's called a finger chili. It's a long Chinese variety of chili.
Okay.
And it's got some heat, but it's not extraordinarily hot. It's kind of a medium hot chili. Some toasted pine nuts. That's about a tablespoon again. And then this is pickled onion, pickled red onion.
And do you pickle it here?
Yeah, we pickle it here in the restaurant. We've got that steak that's been marinating in vinegar for a couple of minutes. And here we're going to do is place it in a ring mold. This is really just for presentation. What we're not looking to do is really pack it. We're not looking to pack it tight and really change the texture. We're just looking to lightly form it to the mold. Some of the vinaigrette that we had there, which is fish, we're going to drizzle that vinaigrette right around the bowl. We got the slices of garlic, the fennel seed, the chili, and then we're going to take the salad, and you can see now the zucchini's become pretty pliable.
Right. It looks a lot different, actually.
Yeah. This is a great salad on its own as well. You know, if you had, having a barbecue, or just even to go with some simple grilled fish, something for the summer, and then we take off our ring mold, and we're ready to eat.
Wow, it looks beautiful. Should we try it?
Yeah, let's dig in. So that's our chilled North Atlantic skate, zucchini salad, and chili and fennel vinaigrette.
It is really the perfect summertime dish. Well, thank you so much, Ben, Chef Ben, and I encourage you to check out Oceana in Midtown and check back for next week's great recipes. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye.